Alrighty, hey everyone, welcome back. We are, I don't know how loud that's gonna be. We are back at it with Dark Souls 3, mouse, keyboards, all the wonderful stuff. Except for, I probably should be doing this. Oh well. Hey, yeah, so, what is it, episode 5. We're gonna do the Farron swamp, the proper swamp, and as everyone knows, Miyazaki loves his poison swamps, and most people have plenty of opinions on them. I actually don't hate this swamp. It's kind of one of those parts of the game that you just kind of got to get through, but I like the vibe of it, and it's not terrible. Yeah, it's all right. We'll have some fun. I know the swamp fairly well, although, anyway, we'll get there. But first, as always, we have to roll the dice, and I'm kind of excited for this dice rolls this week. So, what we have, 1 through 5, retail therapy, because some point I'm gonna have to do that. 6 through 10, the Finch. This was a build that my best friend came up with. So we'll see. Well, we'll see if we get it, and then I'll explain it. 11 through 15, two-handed, so whatever weapon I want to pick, I just have to be two-handed the whole time. And then 16 through 20, swap weapon on death, also recommended by Finch. So, yeah, obviously, every time I die, I have to pick a different weapon. Which, when we get to the boss fight, we'll see how much I stick with that, because that could just end up becoming a big pain in the ass. But all right, so that's it. Let's get this over to the dice roll section of the. And I realized last time that if I leave my mic over here, I'll just speak louder. Alrighty. Obviously, I can't. Bumping into a sister of battle. Okay, this is probably good enough. I'll try and keep it steady. Sure. Okay, we have our dice. We have mushroom people, a couple of hollows, and a pumpkin. And here we go. 7! It is 7. Is that? Oh my goodness. It's the Finch. Okay, so we're going to do the Finch build. That is awesome. I'm excited. I am excited. All right, wait. Get things back to where they were. Okay. Am I here? We good? All right, so the Finch build. Let me just pull this up real fast. So that's the wrong one. Zupadada, what did he come up with? Okay, this is what we'll just, first and foremost, right here, I was messing around a bit. Inventory, no, not inventory. Now I gotta remember how to do all this again. Okay, so this is how we're doing it. The butcher's knife, bam, which requires 24 strength. I'm at 18 strength, so I'm gonna have to two-hand that thing anyway. Then, no. There we go. The butcher's knife, and then he said the spiky shield. The spiky shield it is. Butcher's knife, spiky shield. Then, in your choice of armor, as long as it makes you mid-roll, not gonna make me go fatty. So my choice of armor, as long as it makes you mid-roll. Okay. I feel like he said something about armor being the the last thing I would possibly pick, but I don't need to be fat rolling. So what's the last things I would possibly pick? You know what, for fun, let's do it in a dress. We're gonna be a pristine lady running through a swamp with forgetting all my there we go. Spike shield, big butcher knife, but I can't use the butcher knife until I get 6 levels, which maybe we can get in the swamp. So I'll have to be dual wielding it. So when you don't have stats for weapons, so if you look at the bottom left, see where the knife is. When there's no X there. If I push F, then there's an X there, which means I can't actually use it. Well, obviously I can use it, but it's only gonna do like 2 damage. Let's run outside and fight some of these early hollows. Right. Because, you know, I still think I did a pretty good job making this character. But if we hold the camera right here, in a second, it's gonna like pop out all weird because the fog door goes away and then it moves the camera back. Alright, maybe not all weird. If your character has a beard, it looks weird. So if we run down here and fight one of these dudes. Sure. If I swing with one-handed, yeah, 12 damage. But then we double it. Ow. Significantly more damage. That works. So I have a weapon that we... 15,000. What is it cost for souls these days? Or for levels? A level. Alright. So I can grab 1 level. And we'll just throw that into strength. We'll get even closer to what I wanted.
Welcome home, speak then.
I'm still so terrified about accidentally hitting her again.
Then touch the darkness.
The spike shield on the back's kind of fun.
Take. Welcome home. Very well. Then take Nari.
Jump away from her. Okay. So we need 5 levels. I bet you we can get that in the swamp.
Farewell, Ashen One.
It has been a little while since I played. Let's try bonfire. Alright. So if you recall, we went and got the bonfire. Do I have an undead? Yeah, I burned that already. We went and got the bonfire at Farron Keep when we dropped those guy or that one dude down the ladder. So, into the keep. A very white outfit. A very swampy, gross place.
Much beauty in the swamp. If you only look.
It might behoove me, wrong button, but actually, to put some moss clumps on. Those will cure poison. We're going to get poisoned no matter what we do. So, Clarity Ring's good. Unsure Dark Ring's fine. That's fine. Blue Tearstone Ring. I'm still like nervous about getting. I do have a Poison Bite Ring. It increases the resistance, but that's not going to help us. Honestly, like, as soon as we walk into the goo, we're gonna start getting poisoned. It doesn't matter how resistant you are, it is going to happen. So, alright, slugs are... Oh, maybe I could have upgraded this a bit. We'll just do it. We'll just raw dog it for a minute. And there we are. We're poisoned. At least this thing can cleave through like a bunch of people at one time. That's helpful. Ugh. And let's find out what its moveset's like. Oh, you know what? Maybe I like running through as a I was thinking maybe we just like put on equipment that we find. But there's not a whole lot. There's one armor set that I'm aware of. And like a shield. There's not a whole... I mean, there's actually some decent stuff to find in this one, but... Although I think... Let's test something. If I... So... Yeah, see, I'm getting health with this. I'm getting health back on every hit with this thing. So that's actually pretty helpful for vaguely counteracting poison. I just gotta stay busy with it. And when you sharpen the blade like that, what you're actually doing is increasing the amount of health that you get back on hit. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it ups the power. Stone Parma. That is a shield that is perfectly meh. But it saved my life once, and I will always treasure it for that. Yeah, okay. You guys are getting a bit obnoxious. Oh, nerds. How about you don't get attacked by gross giant slugs? Alright, let's try some. Alright, so it's got a bit of a run on the neutral dodge. Yeah, we're about halfway down on our health. Is that another slug? Prism stones. I missed something. Oh, it's blocked. What's the just basic heavy attack? Okay, I like that. Oh, I thought he was gonna spit at me. He did not spit at me. Alrighty. So, as you can see, poison killing our health. That's okay. We're just gonna murder a bunch of slugs. Just call me salty. I don't know if I've ever used the butcher knife. Outside I just messed around. I feel like I remember I watched Fighting Cowboys playthrough of Dark Souls 3 way back in the day, and he like got past Vort, ran to the undead settlement, just ran through it real fast and went down to the Road of Sacrifice and killed the lady and got the butcher knife and just ran through like a significant chunk of the game with the knife, which is pretty fun. I considered doing that. But, okay, so now, here's our first big challenge. We are going to fight a Dark Wraith, which I've fought one off camera. He's right there. You can kind of see him right above my head. These guys can be very aggressive. Wrong button. I hope he doesn't see me yet. Oh no. Oh, yeah. Okay. They... Oh no. Come on. That's a problem. Nope. Oh no. Come on. Oh. Oh, got him. Oh, those guys are always, you know, a nerve-wracking fight. They are just so aggressive. And, you know, we're at the very beginning of the swamp, and we're down to 2 Estus. I can accept that. Basically, we just wanted to come here and grab that. Which we're probably never going to use, but it's a coal to give to Andre at the Fire Link. I think that one lets you add magic imbuements to your weapon. Alright, now we get to the real enemies of this area. With 1 Estus left. We'll probably end up going to a bonfire at some point. Come here. Come here, you weird goat demon. Oh, Jesus. Oh, hey, did I kill him or did the fire kill him? Because I accept either way. You know what? It's early in the morning. Well, it's basically just noon, but... Not... Oh, damn. Come on, let's break it. Yeah, these guys are called Grooves, and they're oddly, like, goat-like. They like their poison weapons. They're kind of creepy. There's one variant of them that I absolutely hate. But we'll get to him in a minute, quite literally. So, the whole shtick, the whole thing with the swamp is there's these big fire pillar smokestack chimney things. And you walk up to each of them and you can extinguish this flame, and then that will light a flame elsewhere to open a big door that we need to go through. Fun little bonus fact, each of these represents one of the main bosses from Dark Souls 1. This one being big giant tree, lady that's in robes, Bed of Chaos, or the Witch of Izalith, I guess. So we extinguish that, and little cutscene plays. Boom, so now we need to find 2 more of these, and that will open the way. It's fun, you can see like the fires from these things from way up on the bridge and from all over elsewhere. Sometimes, depending where you're looking, you don't actually see the fire, but most of the time you do. That is the door. Bum bum bum, foreshadowing. I probably won't make you guys sit through this cutscene each time, but we're gonna watch it once. Because that is showing us, I guess that's the Abyss Watcher's arena? Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, one of my messages was raided. That's always fun to know. Boom boom. Praise the Sun and the Undead Settlement's got an 11. I don't know which one got raided, but hey. Okay, so you might have noticed there's another one hiding right there, just having a little sit down. Can I lock onto him yet? Oh, big hit, big hit. I do like the health recovery with this thing. It makes sense that they would give you a bunch of stuff to imbue your weapon. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. With poison, that makes sense. But right, let's just stay with the bundles for now. And anything else that would be useful? Always having throwing knives is always useful. Okay, we'll move on. We're about to fight that enemy that I absolutely am terrified of. I'll explain why in a second. It's so quiet here. So So much beauty in the swamp. You see any here? No, not. Yeah, those big, like right above my head, those big, like hanging sacks that just roll around. It's always kind of like made me very uneasy because I was just convinced something was just gonna pop out of them. But that's not the case. So this guy, if this guy kills me, then so be it. They jump around like mad, jump on your head, bite you, and then that like powers them up. I can't really like walk. Ow, whoa, no. Oh, he got me. I think I'm dead here. Yeah. Those ones, man. That attack is just brutal. Okay, though. You know what? Since we're being pragmatic. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Oh, good God. Well, that didn't go as well as I thought it would, but hey, we're learning. So let's see this. I do that. We got a bit of a run. Oh, that's what that sound is. Hey, we're safe here, except for I'm poisoned. That's why we do this. Unpoisoned. And then pray nobody comes and attacks me. I have a cat to deal with. Really? Yeah, you want to go outside? Okay, thanks for using your words. Yeah, all good. Okay. Hoo-ha. This is on a relatively entertaining note. I remember hearing when I first, heard of the Dark Souls games, well before I ever played them. I remember hearing that like there's no pause button. And that was like such a like, well, how can you make a game that doesn't have a pause button? Like that doesn't make any sense. It'll just like I remember that just being a factor that's stupid. Like you can't even pause your game. So I'm gonna have to just go for the souls. I'm so nervous about fighting these dudes. But then after you've played the games for a while and you understand that like most enemies don't really like move or walk around that much, depending on where you're at, that it's not that big of a deal. So I feel like with a controller I can walk slowly, but I don't have that dexterity or the pressure sensitive whatnot. And with because in this game there's not like there's really any stealth mechanics. It's not Elden Ring, but you can if you're wearing light stuff you can like walk up slowly on things and they often won't hear you. That's all I wanted. If I'm gonna die here, that's fine, because now he buffs up and I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run. He's gonna follow me, but I'm okay with being followed. This is kind of terrifying. No! Well, it was a better showing than last time, maybe. These ones, the jumpy ones, man. The rest of them aren't that bad. Avoid some slugs. Big brain strategies. Okay, I need to do better about fighting this jackass. Nerd. Alright, spear guy. We'll just do a classic. Sometimes I'm not awful in this game. So yeah, if we come this direction, I feel like this guy usually sees us and then just comes at us. Oh, nice stab. Nope, didn't work the way I wanted it to. Yeah, I feel like we need to keep this thing sharpened as much as we can, because you get a little bit of health back when it's not sharp, but you get plenty of health back when, not plenty, but a fair amount, quite the fair amount of health back. Verily, the health doth returneth. See, there's some other ones over there. I want to go up past him because that's where the next. Here, let's just run this way. These little versions of them aren't near as problematic. They're still a bit problematic. Oh, hey, let's get on actual healing. Is that what I did last time? They're more feral, like dog-like. But they're definitely not as hard to deal with. Oh yeah, deep swamp. So I think we might antagonize a few of them if we do this. It could be great sword. Since I'm here, we could just go the other way. Sure, we'll just go the other way. I think somebody saw, might have seen. Oh, what is over there? Deep swamp. So where you see like the purpley lily pads in the swamp, that is where it's deep, and you obviously slow roll. Oh yeah, just some more purple clumps, that's fine. So my only issue with going this way, see right there, those big guys. I'm basically going to avoid them as much as I possibly can. That won't be 100% possible. Let's see, there's 3 of them. Oh god. One of them's on me. Sit. Come on. Not a problem. Still one more. I feel like there's 2 more. What is that noise? Alright, screw it. My one issue is if I get ganged up on. Especially while I'm over here. Whatever he was eating must have been delicious. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. This is definitely taking a different... I'm so dirty. My beautiful dress. You know what? At least this dress has shoes. First time I ever went through Blighttown, I found an armor set there, the red one, I don't remember the name of it, but the red cloak with like the Plague Doctor mask, and I loved it, and I ran through most of Blighttown with it for, you know, however long I spent in Blighttown, which my first time, so a long time. And it wasn't until like I got out of the swamp and like went and fought the boss that I realized that there was no shoes on the outfit, and I've been running through ankle deep swamp. Estes soup. with no shoes, and it. I know it's crazy that my video game character isn't wearing shoes, and it bothers me, but it does. Oh yeah, that could have gone much better. I feel like they're spitting a lot more than I'm used to. I mean, weird sentence. So how do we want to go about this? That area is kind of fun. Well, I won't let... Yeah, let's just do it right. We need to go up here. There's a bonfire, and there's a whole little side path things to do up here. This could get kind of entertaining, and this also might be where we get well on our way to getting enough souls to level this thing up where I can one-hand it, because having a shield is going to be very helpful. So, bam. Hell, my dress isn't that dirty. So, rest of the bonfire, so we're going to be up here for a minute. Yeah, we're definitely doing this a little bit out of order. This is a big wolf that is basically just dead. I don't know if it's dead. It definitely doesn't move. But it's a covenant thing. Might as well join this covenant. Because I'm going to want this covenant at some point. We're not going to equip it right now. Basically what this covenant means is if you're running through the swamp, this swamp, or if you're running through the Crucifixion Woods, and I feel like it's mostly the Crucifixion Woods, and you're embered, then if you have that covenant equipped, you will be summoned to go fight and basically invade somebody. Come on, dude. In the swamp. That's the whole shtick of that covenant. You're stopping people. You're guarding the swamp. You stop people from coming into the swamp. Fog wall ahead. Illusionary wall ahead. Push the wrong button. There we go, and we get some ashes. Dream Chaser ashes. There's a whole story behind those too. I didn't take any damage, so we got what we needed. Let's go up top. What's my souls at? 12. I might 12. I have 12.7. It's 12. All right. Let's just go level up, so I don't even have to worry about it for the rest of this part. I can actually. It occurred to me. Oh right. Sure. After the fight with the deacons, Henri and Horace show up in Firelink, and we can have a chat with them.
Oh, and we meet again.
You know,
We spoke
backwards.
before on the road of sacrifices. Henri of Astora.
This is kind of a fun
I'm
picture.
well pleased to see you safe. We reached the Cathedral of the Deep, but Aldrich's
very
coffin
intimidating.
was empty. The man-eater must have left for his true home. The little doll in the empty coffin told me. Aldrich is said to hail from Irithyll in the Boreal Valley, an ancient fabled city.
We'll get there
A
soon
pilgrim
enough.
told me that the city lies beyond Farron Keep, and
Thus
so becomes our destination. Aldrich's honest home, a pilgrim, and so it.
Dude, what do you think about eating? Well, that joke died because I couldn't think of anything gross. What do you think about eating mangoes? I mean, I like mangoes, but I guess some people probably don't like mangoes. Anyway, we have some ashes to give to her, and this will actually come in handy.
How may I?
Give Umbriel ash. The Dream Chaser
Ashen
ashes.
one, what woeful umbral ash is this? This barren dust, stuff of a fool, won't yield aught. Where didst thou happen upon this?
I'll tell you.
Oh yes, clinging to lofty dreams in this dying world. More's the pity. It must come from one most foolish indeed. Wouldst thou not agree?
Probably, but what that did is lets us, if I recall correctly, maybe I'm wrong. Aha, yeah, right here. We can buy Titanite shards now. Just the first ones, but that will become in very handy for leveling up anything. Because what, I have 5 currently. So I would need one more to level this up beyond anything. Do I have anything?
Ashen One, be sure to bring
Let's
more
go
souls.
level up, and then we'll. I'm not gonna upgrade the butcher knife yet. We'll get through. So far, the damage isn't off.
Speak then. Very well. Then touch the dark. Take
I'm still so nervous. I'm just gonna hit her. Okay. 4 levels away.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Wait. I died. Let's see. 1 time to. No, I didn't die to him, did I? I barely lived. And I died 1 time to the creepy guy. So that puts us at 49. Okay. Still haven't written that note that I was supposed to write. It's only because I don't have a pen near me, and obviously I couldn't be bothered to grab one, or anytime I walk out of this room remember to pick one up. So obviously, oh yeah, right, that works. I forgot about that. Anybody remember this old fool? He's seen better days. But we have no. Oh no. Oh yeah, don't throw me off the things. Just keep me. I don't think I'm gonna live through that. Oh well, I did. Oh, that was a bit off. It's the grab that gets you. There. Oh no. See what happens when I take my hands off the keyboard a little bit? That was going well enough though, I'm not worried about that. And we'll remember. Boom. 50. Big number. What's the second rule of Dark Souls? Always send the elevator back. Feel like a weird Ninja Turtle with this thing on. Like, oh, what's the name of the snapping turtle? Razor? Is it Razor? Toga and Razor? That was the wolf and the snapping turtle from. I think it was in the movie, like the second one, but then it became like a real character in the actual series. But yeah, Mr. Stray Demon here, from everyone's first boss fight of Dark Souls 1, but he's obviously a little bit more worse for wear. Oh, tail, I saw that coming too. Alright, this might take a minute. Yeah, he's obviously far more made of rock than typical. Or than he was last time we saw him. And that is because the flame has faded so much that demon kind is virtually non-existent. Oh yeah, wait, I did send it back. Haha. That demon kind is virtually non-existent now. Okay. The first attempt, I don't think, like, we weren't doing great exactly damage-wise, but, you know, he's not that hard to avoid. But yeah, obviously he can one-tap, more or less one-tap us. wait. Oh, yeah, nice one. Rock spewing thing he likes to do. And bam. There goes his leg. And he just crumbles into bits. I'm actually happy we got... Oh, yeah! Often you can kill him before that happens. It's almost sad, right? Soul of a stray demon. And you get his soul. I don't consider him a boss. He's just kind of a mini boss that's around. Great axe. I forgot that was here. Get a couple embers out of it. Let's look at that great axe. 32, yeah, even more strength. So, well, we'll keep that in mind for another bit. Now, admittedly, at some point in this game, it's going to get significantly harder. Wait a minute. Did I no-hit that guy? That's awesome. See, I'm getting better. I gotta, it's focus. My fingers are feeling better on the keyboard. But yeah, like the last attempt, I went to hit shift so I could do a heavy attack, and then like even just the slight variant of where my finger went, it just was off enough that I had to think about it. And now if we die in this section, wait, let's see. See, there's one of the fires for one of the thingamajigs. There's the one that right above my head where we put that one out already. That's the entrance where we came from. So we walked over there, turned that one off, then ran this way, and then we got up here. That's the one I was going for, and then that's the other one. So we'll take care of those when we get back. But first, we've got a couple crystal lizards that we need to deal with. Go this way, go this way, go this way. Yep, run. Oh, no. Oh, I feel like I'm going to lose this one now. Okay, got that one. The other one might have seen me and ran away. Yeah. Blast. That's okay. I'll come back and get it at some point. Lightning Spear. That is our first offensive faith weapon, which I don't think we're going to use at all, really. Dragon Crest Shield. There's that one. Now, there's a bunch of hollows up here. Depending on how ornery they want to be, it could be a problem. I just want to kill a little lizard. Okay, now you guys can... No! Ha! I'm out of stamina. Come on now. Oh. Wrong Estes. That is... Still hear one of you wandering around. It's not insignificant the amount of health I get back. It's not huge, but I thought he dropped something. And that is it. This pilgrim here is always kind of weird to me. His color seems a little bit different, but he's just dead. He doesn't do anything. Just a reminder that there's a bunch of pilgrims floating around. That's basically everything we needed to do here, I believe. Well, that went pretty smooth, all things considered. 2 deaths to the stray demon. Not bad. He's a fun fight, and you know, as let's black. There we go. We'll have to come back here much later, because there's an NPC that you fight at basically the end of the game, and once you kill him, his armor set shows up way over there, and how they expected anyone to even conceive of that, like, all right, I killed that guy. His armor set would probably be on top of that wall in the middle of the swamp. It's just funny to me. Not the first time, and not the only time they do something similar to that, but I feel like the other ones at least vaguely like, all right, I guess I could see that. I think I'm stretching. It's not really true. Oh yeah, what did we get souls? Well, we only got like 5k. Hoping maybe he gave us like 10k and then we'd be closer to another level, but that's fine. Alright, let's rest and then go down and get these other 2. I don't want to travel. What am I doing? Everything's going wrong. There we go. Yeah, we'll rest and then we'll go get the second. Slide down right into a pile of slugs. You jerks! Ooh, do I have... Let's put some... Just for kicks in. I don't really have that many firebombs. Well, it's not going to be that important anyway. It's a fun for me thing. Because there's about 8 million slugs in here. At least that handles some of them. There's one on the wall out here. There you are. Undead bone shard. All them slugs are gone. Now, there's one of those big guys right over yonder. Oh, right. We still need to go get the other thing. There's another bonfire right here. These ones are... You know what? It's looked like that before to me, so there's no reason to think... Excuse me, there's any problems. Yeah, not being able to... Oh, right, this guy. Oh, no! Almost... Alright, he fell off. 2 of them fell off. That's helpful. Not when you do crap like that, you jerk. Alright. I knew there was at least one. I'd rather not fight you. It worked. I feel like there's one more. But maybe just because... See, this one, big tower of skull-ish nonsense. Obviously, that's Grave Lord Nito. And like I said, I won't make you watch this every time. I think I'm gonna have to leave a message here. This is one of those, like, every time I come check this place, because I feel like there should be something here and there's not. So let's leave a message for future travelers. Let's see, could this be a nothing if I only had a visions of words? Visions of concepts. Agony, sadness. Visions of sadness. We'll do visions of regret. Gesture. Let's curl up. We'll do that. As I'm sitting here almost dying from poison. Okay, we got the bonfire. We lit the thingamajig, so we're basically ready to go. I guess for... What was that sound about? Don't worry, I'm keeping an eye on my health. So, right down here, that's that creepy bastard that killed me a few times. That sound was the blue tearstone ring. I'm hoping he doesn't see me if I come right here. Okay. Because, yeah, so that's where he is at. So, for reference of where we're going and where we're coming from. Now, getting the third one. The third one is always a pain. Well, depending on which way you go, I guess. So, let's see. How do I want to do this? I'm going to do a couple of things. And then we'll get to the third one. First and foremost is we're just going to run to the left here. What's my soul? 7,000. I'm actually, like, paying attention to souls for once. Somebody told me about the boss fight in the last episode. Screaming the whole time, like, get your souls! Because I just ignored them for, like, the second fight when I had Henri and Horus. It's bothering me that you weren't getting your souls. Like, yeah, I was very confident that I wouldn't have a problem, and I feel like I have... Oh, no. You are too early. You're too early. Go back to your... Go back to your... No. Crab! I don't want to do it like this. Jesus, dude. Oh, this is new. You are a very, very angry crab. Are you going to try and come up here? Because that would be hilarious. Oh, God. This is not a normal. This is not a normal. Timmy! Timmy! I need you. I need you now more than ever. Timmy! 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 Oh! Timmy, you sweet, sweet saint. Ah, Timmy! Yeah, you're not so tough when my boy's around, are ya? Oh, okay, yeah, wow. Thanks, Timmy. I don't even know where you are from here, but he's somewhere, man. Always looking out for us. The white tree. I think I need this. Crown of Dusk. I don't need that, but I have it. That crab usually doesn't... He usually just hangs out around the tree. And then when you start, like, getting into this area, like coming right around this corner, like, he'll come at you, and then you can just basically roll a couple times, and Timmy starts unloading. Yeah, I've never seen him, let alone crawl up that thing. That was funny. Oh, thank God for Timmy. Alright, let's grab these items. Titanite shard. So if I recall correctly, let's get out of the goo. Okay. There are a few of these nerds. Okay. Shouldn't be too hard to deal with. Oh, you jackass. What the hell? Good enough. Wasn't clean, but it worked. Oh. Why am I stuck on a mushroom? What was I trying to do there? Oh. No, I don't know what I was trying to do. This grabs us a scroll that we can give to Orbeck, and Orbeck will appreciate us. Orbeck's the sorcerer guy, who we're really not going to interact with much during this playthrough. But there are 3 of those big giant bastards behind us, just around. Oh God. I'm gonna die. Oh, did you see that health bar? Oh, that was funny. I am playing it very fast and loose in the swamp today. That was funny. This whole interaction has been pretty funny. This is not. There is an armor set somewhere in the swamp that I've found multiple times, and every time I find it, I'm like, oh right, that's where it is. And then every time I go looking for it, I cannot find it again. I think we're gonna go rest real fast, and then we're gonna try and take the back way to the third. Actually, I think I should go the way I typically do, because I think that will be easier. But the way I typically do involves a bunch of basilisks. Those guys can kill us pretty easily. Let's see, what's our... We're still very... It's 12,900. Screw it, I'm just gonna go use some soul items and get that level up, because I don't want to actually lose souls, as I was saying earlier, or starting to say before the crab showed up. I've played this game enough, and I played Souls games enough, and I have lost. I think the most I've ever lost at one time was like 300,000 or 400,000 in that ballpark, just from goofing off and doing stupid stuff. Like, you should probably, well, I'd say you should never be holding that many souls on you at a time, but you get into like New Game Plus and up in those levels, like it takes basically 100,000 or more souls to gain a level. So, but like having done that enough, losing souls isn't that big of a deal anymore. I don't want to lose souls. I don't try to lose souls, but like, if I lost 12,000 souls, that's like 25 minutes of just farming them back. It's not that big of a deal. Let's talk to Cirrus, because she's back.
Hello again.
Oi.
I have since heard a great deal about you.
Yeah, I've been making a name for myself.
For one, that you are most gentle of heart.
Not sure that's what you
I
heard.
too am bound by duty, but can offer you my sign. I hear that cordial intrusion lays the path to embers.
I hear that cordial intrusion
If
lays
I
the
can be
path
of
to
help,
embers.
by all means, do call upon me. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Dark moon loyalty.
If you should require a blessing of the moon.
So maybe you need to go through Farron Keep before you go to Cathedral Adib, and then her sign will be there. That could probably be it. You selected. Let's use 2 should be enough, right? Oh no, I need 1 more. And now we can hit that level up. As I've said, I like Cirrus a lot.
Welcome, speak. Very well.
She's
then
a fun
Dot Haven.
character on her own little journey. Okay, and confirm. 3 levels away, and then we can one-hand.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Then we can confirm. I like her outfit a lot. I think it's a really good outfit. I'm not super into that little headdress thing she wears, but it's not awful. But as much as I love her, and I said this last time, she's just kind of useless in a fight. I can't think of any. I mean, other than being a distraction, like she's just. She has too many moves that like buff her stuff, or like faith stuff where she has to like kneel down and heal or whatever, and it just leaves her open to getting hit all the time. And then she'll get in this bad, like she'll get hit out of a heal or get hit out of like a buff, and then she'll just try to do it again, and it's just sometimes she's fine, like the fights on her little side quest are fine, but summoning her for a boss is usually just not worth it. There's some gear. A few things that we'll want to pick up. Basilisks aren't that difficult, but they can just well, we'll see in a minute. Because of a oh right, you know what? It just occurred to me what Finchie said, so I might be doing this a little bit wrong. We'll check in a minute. So basilisks. Alright, these guys are gonna take a little bit more. Okay. Come on now. Bam. So they can't hurt you physically. Like they don't have an attack to hit you. But they breathe clouds of basically death smoke. And they're quick. Is there one over here? And so, see that little bar building up? Okay, there's one down. Okay, so that is going to be the problem. And if you get too many of them, like death smoking ya. Oh god. Oh god. Nope, nope. Get out, get out. Get it. Stay away. Okay. Ooh. Should be safe enough anyway for that to go down a wee bit. Yeah, that's basically just instant death. If that meter builds up, you are boned. So, go over here. Still. And there's about 4 more of them right over there. At least we can get on some actual. And before I tell you that those big eyes of theirs. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. So what we need to do is go up there. That's where the next fire thing is. But I think for my own sanity, I'm just gonna clear this area of the stuff that I want before we go over there. There's about 3 more of them. I ran the wrong way. Why is that going on? Oh, that's poison. Poison's fine. I don't care about poison. I care about your insta-death clouds. And did you know that these basilisks... Oh, get out, get out, get out of the cloud. Those big bulbous things on their faces, those aren't their eyes. Those are distractions. Their real eyes are... I can't find one's face good enough to show you. Whatever. If you look at the model very closely, those aren't actually their eyes. That's something that I feel like is so well known at this point. So there's another scroll in here that we can give to Orbeck. And then there's this, and I think we're actually going to swap outfits because we need to look at something. I'm poisoned. That's just... I got enough of these at this point. Unpoisoned. So Justin did say we wanted to mid-roll. I think 45 is a mid-roll. 45%. I think 25% is the light roll. So that's fine. We'll keep this on, I think. But we can put on the... I mean, it's not as good. Let's see. I mean, this is just plain. I have a theory of mine that whatever. that video games to me at this point in my life they're just like an elaborate form of playing dress up. I feel like you remember those old games that you get on like Newgrounds or just like the Flash games that were literally just like put different clothing, like a digital paper doll thing that you just put like different outfits on. That's so much what video games are to me these days, because it's all about that fashion, you know. Okay, I thought maybe this set would be a little bit better. I just do not. I do not like that dress near as much. The shirt's fine. The hood kind of matches it. You know what? It doesn't. It just doesn't quite go with it. I think the actual just priestess set works better. Works for me. Yeah. So we got the scroll. We got the outfit that I thought I might switch over to. I'm not going to. And then, so that's one of those big guys. They're a bit more intimidating than they are difficult, but fighting them in like sloshy knee-deep water where we can't move very much is quite the actual pain in the ass. So let's get poisoned again. Let's go get our last fire thingamajig. So I can't imbue this with, I can't like put a fire rag on this weapon, which is, I think that's kind of common with weapons that have like a significant special ability. Like this one has its whole little absorb HP thing. So we'll see how well this goes, because this is another one of those goddamned. Oh, what the? No. Oh. Jerk. Oh, that was close. Alright, so not surprised that happened. I'm just annoyed that happened. Death counter. It worked. My death counter has a little bit of a delay, so I look over to my other monitor to make sure it's death countering. So, for kicks and grins, you can see the big guy right over there. Let's try something. Because we can go this other direction. Oh, are there two of them? Because there's one right there to my left, and then there's that one. This is gonna end in tragedy. Can I roll through this little spot? Yes. But he is going to follow me, I guarantee it. Wait, did he not? Oh, thank God. And see, 4 kings, right there, from the Dark Souls 1 on the thing. That worked out way easier than I thought it would. I thought that I was positive those big guys follow you, and maybe I just got lucky. Man. So now the door is open. I really want to kill this guy and get my souls back. That was really close last time. It looks pretty creepy actually with him just like sitting on my souls glowing green. That's pretty fun. Okay. I think we can do it. No. I need to get. Nice. Flawless. I think part of it is just how they, when they jump. I missed something. Oh yeah, that's on that little thingamajig. You just lose the camera, which, if you're locked on, and that's what people would say. Well, just don't lock on, and I would say, sure, but I like locking. Really? What am I stuck on? There's just a big soul over here. So yeah, we got all those things unlocked. Like I said, I'm missing an armor set. It's just a fairly generic knight-esque set, so I'm not too worried about not picking it up. I know it's somewhere around here. I can just never find it. Oh, jerk. Come on, come back here before you get me antagonizing the big dude. Deep breath. So, I mean, if we go that way, that's more or less where we've already been. That big bastard is not gonna be too friendly. Let's just go this way and see what happens. So I'm missing an invasion. There is an NPC invasion. There's the same person that invades in the Crucifixion Woods proper. Yellowfinger Haste, which I often confuse that name and call them Hensel because my old boss last name was Hensel. And not that they're similar in any respect, but, you know. Is that big guy gonna get me? I think we're good. I don't think I'm being chased. Cool. So, outside of a few items that I definitely missed, that we're basically done with the swamp. It's not really that awful. What did I leave over there? 100% certain it's just like there's 3 slugs right here. out of here. Let's heal because poison's getting to me. Oh, yeah, I took that one in the face. Get out of here. What did I miss? Oh, Titanite Shards. Handy. Yeah, I'm not dealing with trying to get every single tiny little item and get lost in the swamp. We're doing well enough. We're still 3 levels shy of being able to single-handedly wield this thing. But this big door opened, which I guess if we'd have finished that last cutscene, you would have seen it open. So here's what we're gonna do. If we run up this way, there's a storyteller, Corvian. Remember those guys from the Road to Sacrifice? And I hate these guys. He rallies. Oh no. Oh shit, I'm in trouble. Because those ones down there don't bother you until he basically rallies them up. And we know how hordes of Corvians can be. I'm running. No need to be a hero here. Can't see anything. Look, the bonfire was right there. That's why I don't like Corvians. It is like wonderfully quiet in the swamp. You know, with the occasional bubbly swamp noise. So much beauty in the swamp. You only know how to look. I think I mentioned it at one point. I grew up watching like the 1980s Swamp Thing movie, and I absolutely adore it. And it made me really love swamps. And of course, they would show swamp. All right, so there's 2 dark wraiths that walk up this way, and they will ignore you for the most part. If you take your time and just let them, because they're gonna go get in a fight with a bunch of the Gru, the goat people. Well, and by a fight, they're basically just gonna go massacre a bunch of the Gru. Sometimes the Gru actually pull this off and can do some damage. More often than not, they all get destroyed. Which means you could probably sit here and keep resting at the bonfire and just collect paltry amount of souls over and over again. Yeah, you know, maybe not paltry. But anyway, we'll have to deal with them eventually. We're not quite done, because the boss fight is just right up there, but there's still a bit more we have to do. A bit more. Not a whole lot more, just a wee bit. A wee bit. Still like my spiky turtle shield, which, I mean, since I'm not even being able to use it, I could... We could just take it off. Come on, just die. I'm gonna be spending a lot of time here in a little while. Can I do... I'm trying to remember, like, how I do a jump attack and how... Like, it's such just normal... Like, with a controller in my hand, I'm like, oh yeah, that's how you do it. But it's a heavy attack with a forward, so like, there we go. There we go. Okay. And everybody's favorite. So can I do it again? powers have doubled since last we met. How do you always stagger where I can't hit you? Alright, you got me that time. Alright, you got me that time too. And bam, baby. That went very well, considering the last time I did that. Alright. Great magic weapon. It's just a magic imbuing. Whatchamahoosit. Remember him? Oh, we've got the shortcut open too. Before we do that, look that way. That lycanthrope usually sees you. So, 11,000, almost a level. Think we can handle the Black Knight with no armor, no shield, and just this here butcher's knife? Because I do. Almost failed it. Whoa, lucky. That was not what I wanted to do. So here's where I stand at the moment. I need to get 3 levels worth of souls. And basically the best way for me to do that is just to farm up 30,000 souls. So I'm more or less going to be sitting right here killing these guys because it's just a quick soul farm and fighting the Black Knight because I still want to kill him. And now I need to get my souls back, so why do I always do that? So in theory, this shouldn't take too long. I'm used to that lycanthrope seeing me like every time I run through here. Alright, dude. Round 2. I did not update the death counter. Early. Oh god. Get away, get away. I didn't want to come down here because I didn't want to have to come all the way back here for souls later if I died. That was fortunate. Oh! Okay, we both missed. Oh. You see that? So close. Hubris. I'm gonna hubris that one. I probably could have gotten away. That's 2. Come on. Oh. Ah. Feel like I hit the button, but obviously I didn't hit the button. I like fighting these guys. They are fun, but god damn. Ah, come on. Alrighty. Oh, we got him. Nice. That's one. One, which, I mean, it only drops like 1,000 souls. But, whew. Alright, yeah. Got it. That's what's important, is that I killed the fucker. I think we should have enough, though, so let's go back to Firelink. Get this thing one-handed, and then we will take a stab at the boss. See that dude? If you might have seen him sitting down with the mimic head. He was probably farming swordgrass, too. Because the mimic
Welcome
head
home, speak.
increases your item discovery.
Very well.
Why?
Welcome host.
I clicked
Very
level
well.
up,
Then
and then I clicked again before this whole thing happened. I'm so sorry. We got it. With 27 souls left to spare. Nailed it. I thought I was doing a
Farewell,
little bit
Ashen
extra.
One.
I'm so sorry.
May the flames guide thee.
No, that would be that. Well, now it's a little late, but... You know what? She twirled. I'm content with it. That was cute enough. I won't prostrate myself before you. Okay, so our souls are low. We burned the thing. We can travel to the perimeter and we can take on the boss fight, which even that will take a minute to try and get to properly. We'll see how well that goes. It is 2:30. I have some time. So now I can do it one-handed. And now I can actually block. So what's the shtick with the shield then? Oh, come on now. No, why do I have to do this every time? There we go. Shield of Longfinger Kirk, the notorious Knight of Thorns. The surface bristles with thorns. Its vicious design makes it an effective weapon, and its thorns can inflict heavy bleeding on those unfortunate enough to be struck. Shield Strike. Use shield to attack enemies. Works while equipped in either hand. Okay. So, how does that work in practice? I can just punch him. Bam. Okay, and if I want to do my tool-handed little thing, I will have to... Okay, since I can't use these anyway, let's just get rid of them. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get rid of it. There we go. And I'm probably not going to use that. I might use the throwing thing. I don't really need to worry about poison anymore. Okay. I don't think I have any rings that are going to do anything for me. Lowering equip load increases attack. F. It would up it by 5 from based on my current equip load. But that's not fantastic. I mean, I'm keeping the damn make myself look human ring. I mean, 5's 5. How about we'll get rid of the... That works. Why is it now saying 89? Weird. It's something. It's been a while since I fought the Abyss Watcher. What is the stat on this, by the way? 91. So, alright, 91, it's not great against fire. Well, it's 50. 91 is not really great at all anyway, but... Okay, so the Dark Wraiths, as always, are going to run up there and mess with those dudes. I'm going to run this way. I do kind of want to see how this works. I mean, it's exactly what was on the card. It's a shield punch. See, now what goes on with these Dark Wraiths is they will... One of them will usually always... Oh, they both did it. Crap. And then they'll turn around and keep going forward. if you can separate one away and kind of or you can kind of help and get in on the fight, because the spear guys can actually fuck their days up. So that was wrong. Well, you died at least. Failed to join session. I'm just curious about the online thing because it's worked before. I've had perfectly good fights before. What was that? You guys have no poise. Or not no poise, they have all the poise. What I want to do is just get one at a time. Yeah. Oh, shite. Yeah. What the? That was weird. Locked me into that animation. What? Got you. Sure don't. That's 2, right? I don't... Oh, shit. I don't ever really mind fighting these guys. They're definitely not, like, a fight I look forward to. See? What? It's Dark Souls for you, I guess. I'm definitely gonna let him go take on those spear dudes. I might go handle this, because the spear guys tend to be able to actually... At least they have a better shot than most on ruining their day. I'm getting a little bit nervous about this boss fight. It's been a long time. Black bug pellet. Okay, you jerk. Did you live? No. Sword guys are up. Spear guys are up. Ooh! Another spear. That's, what, 3? Ooh, dark gauntlets. Yet another one of those places in Souls where I always gotta, like, run and double check because I'm like, is there an item up there? And I know that there's not. I just always have to double check because Wait, did I forget? It's because I did it last time. Okay. Try Ember. Yep. There are a few available summons for this. I want to check that out at some point. Not now. So because we did what's her face? Uria's questline, or Yol's questline, and then Uria. And so we're like the Lord of Hollows or whatever. There's a summon available for this area that you only get when you're like on her side, and it's all the way back out at the door where we walked up past the Corvians, so just down the ways a little bit. I feel like I've only ever summoned them once, and I kind of think I have to summon them to get the armor set, which I don't necessarily even want. I was just sort of one of those things I was just trying to show off, because I feel like it's an easily missed aspect of this game. If I only had a friend. Okay, what are we at? We're at full health, more or less, and I think we should just go for it. So, let's do it. Oh yeah, it's been a minute. Ah, okay, yeah. Our damage is not awful. Oh god. So as we can sort of tell, one of these guys is the actual boss, the other is his buddy. And then there we go. And then we get a buddy too, but our buddy is about as useful as his buddy was. What the? Not aware of that attack. Oh, okay. You got your buddy back. Oh, I'm out of stamina. That's a problem. Okay. That's phase one. Actually wasn't too bad. But now it's just Mr. Abyss Watcher. You and me. Mano a mano. 2 flasks and a dream. Oh, yeah, I got it. Oh, right. Oh, well, I hit him once. Not too shabby for a first attempt. Duh. What were you expecting? You ran past all of the enemies, and they're all following you. I get the complaint, but to me it's just sort of, oh, Jesus, man, I fucking hold that. Right off the bat, just dead. Get that you want to fight the boss. That's obviously the super fun thing to do. But I appreciate the boss runs. And yes, some are worse than others. Like, no one's gonna defend the Bed of Chaos boss run. Especially in this game, they're usually not that bad. And this one in particular... Is that guy following me? I was just curious. I've never really just stood here and watched from this perspective. It's the eyes, man. Like, I think they came out really well. Alright, let's try this one again. See, I took a bunch of damage just right in the middle of that. Jesus God, man. I'm gonna die. See, one thing that's at least kind-ish about these guys is they're more or less just humans. So they stagger and can be backstabbed just like any other human NPC. Is my buddy out here yet? Because that's basically the only way I'm going to make this work. I saw him getting up, so I'm... You're out. Now, see, I'm going to have a problem. Pissed off my buddy, didn't I? That was pretty smooth. So I think I want to be dodging to the side. Oh god. Damn, man. Oh yeah, this is... Well, we got 2 hits that time. So 30 more tries and we'll have the fight. Man, you're angry and your friend's about to hit me. Trying to like figure out where the hitboxes are, so to speak. Ah! Oh no, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. So the thing with our friend is he's gonna show up, but he's not really our friend. He's just also not their friend. Ah, that follow through. Nope. Oh, I got lucky. Ah! Nope. Well, 2 Estus in a dream. Yeah, that's a lot of range. Oh, okay, that staggered me a little bit. Let's get away. Oh, whoa! Okay. Let's calm the fuck down. Ah! No. Shouldn't have tried to heal. That was fast. Well, let's see. That's about a third. A third's not too bad. We're getting closer. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's, for kicks and grins, we can just. I want to see about summoning that other guy, the one for. The Urias thing. I want to make sure I have it correct. This was one of those things that he shows up once as an invader in Irithyll if you're not doing Urias thing. But since we're friends with Yuria, I was kind of positive that his summon sign was somewhere around here. Since we're friends with Yuria. But I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe he just shows up like right outside the boss door, which is weird, but okay. I think if we pull in a summon, we'll probably have no problem with the boss, but I kind of wanted to do this one solo. So I don't want to just put an ember on. I don't want to lose it right now. Oh, you. Now they're both gonna be mad at me. Yeah, what was that I was just saying about not losing my ember? No, this isn't happening. Will you get annoyed at somebody else? Yeah, whatever. It's funny that when as soon as I die, the ring stops working and I look all hollowed again. Use another ember. I mean, embers aren't that hard to come by. They're just. So that's Blackhand Goddard. He's fun and he will make this fight. He's usually pretty helpful. Maybe the other one's over there. This is Cirrus. We can summon her for fun, just to... Maybe the other one... Is it up on the hill right here? weird. I'm kind of hoping the guy... Is it up on the hill right here? Maybe I need to go talk to Yuri again. I mean, if I screw this side quest up, then so be it. I was just certain that we could summon him, the white hand, when we were friends. Alas. We'll summon Cirrus just to see, because I've been talking about how useless she is. So we'll bring her with us. I am Pope. See if she helps us at all. I mean, she could be very helpful. But in my experience, she usually just dies. Oh, hey, we got a backstab. Nice. Why are you guys so angry at me? I did nothing. Khajiit has done nothing. Well, Cirrus is still alive, so that's a start. Well, she stay alive for the first half, not gonna lie. Alright, lady, she's putting in work. Oh, come on now. Cirrus, this is what I need you for. What? I talked a lot of shit about her, but she's definitely brought it. That was my own fault. And we got him. Okay, so I hadn't really planning on summoning for that, and I didn't really think she was gonna live. But hey, we did it anyway, so I'll accept. Hell yeah. It's still a fun fight. I do like that guy. I don't need to go out that way. Oh, right. So I forgot. We should be okay. Oh, I might have completely just screwed that up. I think we're fine as long as we don't go any further. That dude, our wizard guy, Orbeck, he needed scrolls, and we got them, but I didn't give them to him. And if you don't give him scroll, oh, hey, you're here. if you don't give him scrolls before you kill the Abyss Watchers, he leaves. But maybe he hangs around until you. Okay, he's still here.
Oh, you're back again. Let us. Oh my. This is stupendous.
Isn't it though?
And the undead legion of Farron possesses sorceries quite unknown. Thank you for upholding your end of the bargain. I doubt I ever would have made this discovery alone. Now, let us unravel the thing. Oh my, it's from Ulasil, an ancient land of golden sorceries. Not even the Dragon School possesses such a long. What would the Xanthus scholars say? Come again.
Okay, so now he's not gonna leave. That's fine. Don't really need to talk to Pyro, bro. We can go talk to, if you noticed, he's here. What's his name? Morn?
I know you. Been some time since we met in person.
He's the one
I
that
just
protects
dropped
the
in to see
arena.
how she's getting on. Now, what are you playing at with this circus? This cesspool of doddering old folk and degenerates? Couldn't be better. This place is good enough.
Yeah, good for her. He just... So, how part of her story plays out, I should say, is... I have a tome for her. You give Arena...
Oh, champion, do you wish to hear a tale?
So we can give her the Deep Braille Divine Tome, and she's not going to be
what's this?
happy about it.
Champion of Ash, this divine tome is forbidden. These are dark tales of things that lurk deep within men. Of course, only the little creatures that nibble at me in the darkness. Oh, Champion of Ash, these
forbidden.
are dark tales. Of course, only the little creatures.
So basically, if you ask her to teach you miracles that are forbidden, it takes 30 faith. I don't think I'm gonna get up to 30 faith. Maybe. Then those, cause her pain, hurt her, so to speak. And then Morn, is his name Morn? Will show up and take her away, and then you can find them, and
Have a pleasant journey, Champion
you'll
of
have to
Ash.
fight him if you want her back. That's basically more or less the little extent of their little side quest thing. If you don't do that, I think he just basically just disappears and you never really see him again. Anyway, so hey, that was the Farron Swamp. We got the Abyss Washers down. And that was a fun run. Finch, I gotta say, this was a pretty fun build. I've never really used the Butcher's Cleaver before, and it came in handy, especially for the health regen. We didn't really get to use the shield very much, but hey, it was a shield at the end of the day, so that worked out pretty well. Yeah, I liked this weapon. Not my personal favorite by any means, but it got the job done, so awesome. Thank you anyone for watching. I thought that was overall, that went really well. Let's put a real outfit back on. Yeah, but overall, I went really well. That thing with the crab was hilarious to me. I got the big stray demon down, which was fun. Yeah, we'll just throw on a face mask. And yeah, so next week we will jump into next time we will jump into the catacombs, which we'll have some fun. That's all I'm gonna say. Hopefully we get a big bonk weapon. Again, anybody have any ideas for challenges or anything like that? Any weapons specific runs you think I should go for? Let me know, and you'll see what we can do, because I'm running out of ideas. I'll come up with something. But yeah, yeah. Thanks again for everyone, and until next time, hopefully I'll have this up Sunday in the next week or so. So, all right. Stay frosty as always, and thank you much. And good night, goodbye, nasta vidanya, all those things. I keep on forgetting. Just push the button.